In this video, we will try to solve a question on finding the marginal rate of substitution from a given utility function. The question is like this. If utility function is given as that is u of xy is equal to x plus log y, then marginal rate of substitution between x and y is given as the options are x, x upon y upon x or y. Okay. So what is being given here? So we have u x y is equal to x plus log y. This is our utility function. Okay, and what is the marginal rate of substitution between x and y? It is being given by the marginal utility of x upon marginal utility of y. Okay, this is the relationship between marginal rate of substitution and the marginal utilities of x and y. Okay, now what is marginal utility of x? Marginal utility of x means differentiating the utility function with respect to x. Okay, that means partially differentiating u x y. Let me write it clearly. So that means partially differentiating this utility function, that is u x y with respect to x. Okay, to get the marginal utility of x. Okay, now what is the derivative of x? It is 1. Okay, by power function rule. How it is 1? So let me clear it also here. Power function rule says us that if we have x to the power and if we want to take a derivative of this very function, how do we take the derivative? We just put the exponent as coefficient. So I will write n here. Okay, we have x, then what we do, we subtract the exponent by 1, that is n minus 1. Okay, this is the power function rule. What is being given here? We have x. Okay, and x can be written as like this, x to the power 1. When there is no exponent, we assume the exponent is 1. Okay, if we want to use the power function rule, so in place of n we have 1. Okay, that means by power function rule the exponent becomes coefficient, so we have 1 as coefficient, then we have x, in place of n we have 1, and it is being subtracted by 1. Okay, and this comes out to be 1 into x to the power 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay, which is 1 into 1 when anything except 0 is raised to power 0, we have x to the power 0 is equal to 1. That means we get the value 1. That means the derivative of x is 1. Okay, now it was just to clarify how do we get the derivative of x is 1. Similarly, marginal utility of y means partially differentiating our utility function, that is x comma y, with respect to y. Okay, now since we are partially differentiating the utility function with respect to x, y, that means x is constant and the derivative of a constant is 0. Now what is the derivative of log y? Okay, it is very, the rules of differentiation tells us log y, its derivative will be 1 upon y. Okay, so I will write here 1 upon y. Now what will be then? Marginal rate of substitution is equal to marginal utility of x, which we got here 1, upon marginal utility of y, which we got here 1 upon y, and it can be written like this, 1 upon 1, and if we transpose this on numerator, it will get reciprocated. We get y upon 1. That means we get y as the marginal rate of substitution between x and y. Okay, I hope I make myself clear in this video. Thank you. It is only your support that keeps me going on. Otherwise there is no incentive for me to keep going. Okay, so just give a like, share with your friends, and then I will get some sort of motivation to make more useful stuff for you people. Thank you. Have a good day.